That's about as bad of a debut series as you're going to get for Gabe Kapler. 15-2. Phillies lose the rubber match of a 3-game set. Oh, my God. Pitiful. So here's what I got to say about Gabe Kapler. He's got to find the balance really, really quickly between being progressive and being traditional. Because right now, he's being way too cute, way too progressive. He's a rookie manager. He's got to figure this out. And I'm hoping he will. Because a lot of people in Philadelphia right now, they don't want to give him that chance. They want him fired already. They want his head on a stake. They're calling him Chip Kelly 2.0. Just remember what happened with Doug Peterson, okay? Before we put his head on a stake, Doug Peterson looked pretty pitiful at times during his rookie season. Look what he did in the second year. So Gabe Kapler is trying to build his club like the Dodgers, like the Indians, thinking progressively. Those teams, they have a great bullpen. And the Phillies starting staff, beyond Jake Arrieta and Aaron Nola, not really that fearsome. You got a guy in Vince Velasquez that couldn't even get out of the third inning tonight. Jared Eichhoff, he doesn't come back till May. He was inconsistent last year. You got Ben Lively, and you got Nick Pivetta. So I can understand the strategy of wanting more pitchers than positional players heading into the season. But you also have to have a little foresight. As we saw on opening day, Aaron Nola pitches 68 pitches, and he's taken out. He was humming along and taken out. Rookie mistake. It was a bad mistake. Because you have to know after that, you don't have Jake Arrieta yet. You have Nick Pivetta and Vince Velasquez. Are these guys going to give you 6 innings? Probably not. And they didn't. And so far in 3 games, the Philadelphia Phillies have used 21 different pitchers to pitch 28 innings. And your starters, none of them reached 70 pitches. Nola 68, Pivetta 68, Vince Velasquez, the good old 69. What's hurting the bullpen right now, you have 2 key injuries, Tommy Hunter and Pat Neshek, 2 guys that were added in the offseason to help bolster that bullpen, which has been honestly shaky the last couple years. Although the last 33 games last year, 2.54 ERA, that was actually second only to Cleveland during that time frame. So it goes back to the progression thing. He has all these new ideas that he wants to implement, and that's all cute and all. But again, you got to find the balance between progressiveness and traditionalist. And obviously, he's pissed off a lot of baseball traditionalists this opening 3-game set. So I'm going to have a very keen eye on Gabe Kapler and what adjustments he makes. Is he going to continue to go this route and be like Chip Kelly and be stubborn? Is he going to show that stubbornness? Does he have a stubbornness? Or is he going to learn from what he did tonight? Is he going to learn from what he did this opening series and start making better decisions? I'm all for progressiveness, but I'm not about stupidity. And this opening series, a lot of stupidity. Now, I like the confidence after the game, all right? He said, he's still confident in the bunch. He thinks that they can be a playoff team. That's what I like to hear. He's going to be ultra positive all season long. He owned up to his mistake, all right? He wasn't like Chip Kelly, who always throws somebody under the bus. He owned up to it. He said, it's on me. He prides himself on communication, and he took the blame and responsibility for it. And I like seeing that. So the next thing I want to see is, some progress, some progression as a manager. And I'm not talking about those new ideas. I'm just talking about making smarter baseball decisions. So those are kind of my thoughts on this game tonight. I watched it after the Final Four. I didn't watch much of it. I didn't watch much of it. I don't even think I made it past the fourth inning because that's a pretty bad snafu to make. How you call for the bullpen, call for the lefty, and he's not even ready. He's not even pitching. He's not even getting warmed up. It's pretty bad miscommunication right there on a guy that prides himself on communication. So the Phillies get their asses whipped in the opening set against Atlanta. They have an off day tomorrow. Then they're going to go regroup and head to New York to play the Mets. Let's see what Gabe Kapler's got in store. Because the starting pitchers, it ain't going to get much better. So we'll see. See what happens. But those are my thoughts on this opening set. I'm Adrian Fedkiw. I'm out. Peace.